I come from a long line of educators. My parents, 30 plus years in the system. My sister, who's a principal at Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory. Between us four, there's 120 years of education. Well, I became an administrator because it was the natural progression of things. I went from teacher to team leader to ESAC chair to magnet lead to working for the Office of Professional Development, and what else was left? The next step was administration.
There were so many people really in my life that really helped me to become who am I today. But I just have to just name one right now. We really started all. Definitely I have to give Ms. Morgan, definitely it has to be her, because she was the one who suggested me. She was the one who gave me the opportunity. She was the one who always told me that I can do it.
So many people have impacted this journey that I'm on as a leader in education. Two stand out the most, even though I know I'm supposed to be speaking about one. But early on in my career, Dr. Tri-Diggs, I want to say even before I became an administrator, she was my assistant principal, and I shadowed her at Miami Northern when I was a reading coach, and I followed her around like a little puppy. I wanted to be her assistant principal of curriculum. So when she became the principal at Edison, she did help to open doors for me, and that's how I started I started my administrative career as a principal at Edison. And now my principal is Mr. Leon Maycock, who is definitely the wind beneath my wings. He pushes me, he guides me, he pulls me sometimes when I'm being stubborn. So those two people I would say definitely have impacted my leadership growth the most.
The reason I became a teacher was that I know I make a difference in students' lives. And the reason I became an administrator is if I made a difference in the students' life just in my classroom as a physical education teacher, and I had large classes, I knew as an administrator I can touch more students, be more influential in the development of the future.
My favorite part of being an AP is walking into a cafeteria, looking around, observing the students, but going to that one student in the corner that doesn't seem to have any friends, that's all alone, and sitting next to that child and making a connection and finding out what makes that student tick and trying to inspire them to move forward, to connect, to speak, and to grow.
I think the qualities that stakeholders look for in their administrator or their assistant principal, one, I think they look for you to be knowledgeable and be able to solve problems. Because especially when the teachers, students, and community members, parents, when they approach us, whether it's in a good, something good is happening or something not so good is happening, they want us to be able to solve the issue. So I definitely think we have to be good listeners, good problem solvers, and we have to be resourceful. So if I don't know something, I have to have that knowledge to reach out to other people so that I'm able to be there for the people that need me.
My favorite part of being an AP has to be having selfies with the students. That 100%. If you ask any of my students, they'll stop me. Mister, you put us on the Twitter, right? Come on, let's take a selfie. And that's something that I cherish.
Be a person who's gonna be fair. Be available when you are needed. Be an honest person. Definitely tell the truth. Be the person who is also going to give opportunity to other people. Be fair. Follow the rules. MDCPS rules. The state rules. Definitely has to be the person who is going to inspect what is expected of other people. Be a role model. A great role model for everyone.